Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I'm going to do a tutorial, something people have been asking me to do for a long time. If you've seen any of my videos over the past how many weeks, you've probably heard me talking about my really fast horses. So I decided to do a tutorial to kind of give you guys an idea of how I got these horses this fast. The normal horse stats are about the maxed out at 14, maybe 15 blocks a second. This horse right here is 16 blocks a second, and he was the first time I actually realized that you could beat the game algorithm and actually make horses that are faster than expected. But I thought it couldn't stop here, so I had to keep trying. Eventually, you will end up with horses this fast. This horse averages about 60 blocks a second without speed potion. If you put him on speed splash potion of swiftness 2, it puts him at about 84 blocks a second for a minute or so. So, the trick to getting him this fast: go under your splash potions, and you want Splash Potion of Swiftness 2. Go under Food Items and choose Enchanted Apple. And you're going to want to have a couple saddles in the inventory as well. So, for the sake of the video here, we will just turn this into one giant cage. Hit them both with the speed potion. While both parents are on speed potion, the child is not, because he wasn't in existence when the splash potion was thrown down. But you'll see right now, he's just a little bit faster than his parents. So what you would do is take this child and then breed him with whichever two of the parents was the fastest. When I'm actually doing my many generations of breeding, I keep a color code system on the horse armor. The diamond armor will always be the fastest of the horse, where the gold armor is the second fastest horse, and that gets shuffled around as the offspring that show up are faster than their parents. And eventually you will end up with faster horses. Right now I'm trying to make jumping horses that are also as fast as that 60 blocks a second, but these guys right now are about 28 to 30 blocks a second. But what gives these guys their appeal is their incredible jumping height. They jump the absolute highest a horse can jump, just 5.5 blocks. Try as I may, even with Potion of Leaping, you cannot get a horse that can jump 6 blocks. It cannot be done, not without the use of command blocks. I'm not going to take all the time to show you the entire process, but I think I've explained it fairly well. And this speed potion breeding process works because when you breed a horse, it takes the stats of the parents, mixes them together, along with a random third set of stats. It puts all three of those together and averages them, divides them by 3. So you get the average of those 3 sets of stats, and that is what the offspring is going to be. So by hitting them with the Splash Potion of Swiftness right before breeding them, you are temporarily raising their running stats and stacking the deck in your favor, if you will. So if you have 2 fairly fast horses to begin with, you hit them with the Splash Potion of Swiftness 2 and breed them. The child that comes out will almost always be faster than the parents. And then you use the new child for breeding stock and keep working your way up, and you will eventually get horses that can run 60 blocks a second. These here are between 60 and 61. Haven't quite nailed it down. And that seems to be about the level cap, because try as I may, I cannot get the horses to go any faster than that. Not naturally anyways. But this splash potion technique does not only work on horses. It also works on pigs. So we will open the gate here, pull out the carrot on a stick, and he will follow. This guy is probably about as fast. I'd say pigs could probably get faster, but they would be absolutely unmanageable. And then of course if you boost them along, the fun part with the pig is getting him back in the cage. And this actually works with wolves too. I have a dog named Jet up at my castle that is so fast he can beat a polar bear in a fight. Not because he's stronger, but because he's so fast a polar bear actually can't touch him. And he just keeps attacking the polar bear, and eventually he dies. He may take some damage, but so far he hasn't lost a fight with a polar bear, as long as he's got running room. So there you have it, and if you have any questions, and the technique works with donkeys and mules as well. We took the fastest horse and we used the same technique and bred a really fast donkey, which as fast as they can get is in the 30 blocks a second range. So they will never be as fast as the horses, but as you can see, they move much faster than normal. So we took the fastest stat running donkey and bred him with the fastest horse. And we ended up with really fast moves. These are extremely useful for cross-country ventures. We have fast horses, we have slow horses. Those others are so fast, they're really unmanageable for anywhere except the main highway. But these here are all field horses. Faster than your average horse, but not so fast that they're going to run off a cliff accidentally. And they also have a jumping stat of no less than 5 blocks. Eventually I want to have a horse that can jump to 5.5 blocks and run 60 blocks a second. You just sail right through here and clear the wall. So, if you have any questions, leave me a comment. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe.